Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the great Ali Shaitan of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth, giving all respect to his only son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel, and rose to sit to become your father's right arm, my redeemer, my comfort, and my salvation, and only one that pleases blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation. Giving much respect to the great millstone, you know what I'm saying, the high prophets, Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlat, you know what I'm saying, and the rest of great millstone, shalom, double honors to those beautiful men. They've kept us on track all this time. You know what I'm saying? They kept us focused on the word. You know what I'm saying? They even put it on us to even clean ourselves up and get us prepared for these great and wonderful and terrible days to come. You know what I'm saying? They prepared us with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from Yahweh that he gave to his son Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai gave to his angels, and his angels gave it to us people. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom to those beautiful men, double honors. Much respect to the Akim, the men that's in the word. You may not be from Great Millstone, but you follow them, you attend their classes, and you listen to them, and you learn from them. You go to the highways and byways, and you go to the highways and byways and you do the work at home. Shalom to you beautiful brothers. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to the Aquaf, the beautiful sisters. Whether they got a man or not, you know what I'm saying? They still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they listen and they learn in silence. Coming back at you with another episode, and this episode is titled, We Told You. Or Told You So. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of serious events that are happening that I'm watching on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching through the prophets, you know, and these events are very real time. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer to be hidden. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point to where these certain events are about to take place, and things are really about to unfold. And we're living in the end times, very prophetic period, to where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, name Yahweh Shai, said that he would destroy the heathen. You know what I'm saying? He would destroy the wicked 2/3. He would destroy those who would not come back and who are not prepared for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. His second coming is about to happen. Now, we got a couple of news reports. The first news report is the nuclear watch in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Right now, New York City is one of the cities that I was talking about yesterday, but for some reason, New York City is the main city that's been put out there for a nuclear watch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of the major metropolises that we do have. You know what I'm saying? And to make matters worse, that'll be a likely spot to where they hit. You know what I'm saying? Besides the White House. Right now, Russia is beginning to send most of its troops to Ukraine, and we all know that America just sent 40,000 troops or more down there to Ukraine to help protect them and to defend them. But this is all an excuse to get the World War III plot underway. So that's one news report. Another news report is we having a lot of chariot sightings, what we would call them chariots, and UFOs, or what you would call UFOs, but they actually the chariots of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? The chariots of the Lord. They are becoming more and more active because of the time period that we're in. So the Most High did say you will see fearful sights, or fearful constellation. The fearful constellation that the Lord was talking about was the increasing number of chariots. Things that, because of, you know, each and every city got lights to power it, sometimes the lights be so bright they do kind of like blot out the stars. You know what I'm saying? You don't see too many stars because there's so many lights, but you know, it's coming to a time and day to where we won't have power, we won't have no food, no water, we won't have nothing. These cities will be inhabitable. You know what I'm saying? And in times you're gonna need, you know what I'm saying, equipment and certain things that you're gonna find essential for you to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because the cities are going to shut down, and great catastrophe is about to begin. And when these cities finally power down and they lose their light, then you'll be able to see the chariots. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to see the active events that are happening in the stars and in the heavens, and you're seeing things that you're not supposed to see, because right now we at a convergence where the two realms are going to meet. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual world and the real world. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of interesting things to happen. You know what I'm saying? We do have what's another news event? Actually, I don't know. For some reason, it's got me pinned on those news events right now, because that's exactly what I was just listening to from the prophets. Iran and Israel, their tension is escalating. Iran keeps attacking Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's prophetic news right there, because you got the Edomites, the white people are dwelling in Africa. The capital is Israel for the children of Israel, but they're not there. Their enemy is there. So the Most High have made promises that he would destroy them and get them up out of the land. So that is what's happening too, and and all this is prophetic at the end of the day. And the prophets, they told you. You know what I'm saying? But we at the time to where people are trying to look the other way right now. You know what I'm saying? The more and more closer these major prophecies get, the more and more like people just look away, like that's gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna stop Yahweh Hashem Yahshua's wrath coming, because you choose to ignore prophecy. You choose to ignore what's going on in the real world. You know what I'm saying? I got this thing that I always talk about: people living in their own little world. Living in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? My house, my rules. None of that doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned right now, the only thing that's speaking loudly is the Bible and these end time events. You know what I'm saying? And now we get into the point to where it's getting louder and don't nobody want to talk about it. So we're going to get a couple of Bible verses. Get a couple of... We can go to Amos chapter 5, and we can start at, because Amos is very prophetic. Amos is very important to prophecy, and it's like, only those that know the Bible. We've been learning from the prophets. You know what I'm saying? We use the internet very wisely and to the best of our ability to collect knowledge and to learn and to know to know the prophetic events and know what's going on in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So only those that got the mind gonna listen. Everybody else is not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna play forgetful, like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, or don't talk about stuff like that, that's just too scary, or I don't believe that, America will never fall. They come up with a lot of excuses, but that's not what we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a great terror that looms over America and Babylon, and that's Yahweh and his great wrath. What he said that would happen is happening. So right now, we all getting prepared, you know what I'm saying, mentally, spiritually, physically, you know what I'm saying, for the coming World War III, the third woe, and it's going to be so cataclysmic, so powerful that only those of them that are deemed by Yahweh are going to live. Everybody else is going to die. It doesn't matter if they're your loved ones. It doesn't matter if they're your friends. It doesn't matter if they're your girlfriend, baby. If you don't have the faith on you, if you don't have the mark, as they would say, that the water, it means to be exempt from judgment, written on your forehead, written in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Then 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna survive this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real and 100 and telling you the truth. And this goes out to everybody that is reading the Bible at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we on the last seconds to where these major events and these prophecies are about to take place. They're about to really like move and happen. You know what I'm saying? And you're starting to see signs of that. One sign that I laughed at was in New York City and in New Jersey. They starting to I do believe it's New Jersey. I know New York City for sure. They starting to post nuclear signs, radiation signs. You know what I'm saying? And right now they got them in like a few locations down there. That's the rumor. You know what I'm saying? But they're slowly and surely getting people prepared for the World War III. You know what I'm saying? And it's certain. The news is not going to tell you this. You got to be able to study and know for yourself. Other news channels that are on YouTube that don't belong on the regular news channels, that's going to sit there and lie to you. They're telling you that World War III is on the horizon, and you know what I'm saying, best to prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying, for a nuclear fallout, for an economic crash. You know what I'm saying, to run out of food, to run out of fuel. You know what I'm saying, and prepare for the fall of America, pretty much, because they're at the end game, they're at the end line. And everybody knows that by America moving those troops into Ukraine, that they done signed the death warrant. You know what I'm saying? So, it's already done right now. All it's taken now is for time to take its place. You know what I'm saying? And move us forward into World War III, because that's what's really happening. So it says, "Hear the word which I take up against you, a lamentation, O house of Israel." This is a warning to the children of Israel that refuse to come back. They refuse to not care. You know what I'm saying? So, the prophets is doing their work around the clock. They're doing what they got to do around the clock, day in and day out, to the best of their ability. Some of them have never stopped. Some of them have always kept going, stayed in the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and endured. You know what I'm saying? Just to get us this news, just to get us, to prepare us for this time, just to get us to clean up and to do better. It's a lot of prophets that came before the prophets that we know, that, they died in this. They passed away, you know what I'm saying? And, they passed the word on to the other prophets and the other men of the Lord that gave us this word. So it's very important, and the Most High is saying this, you know what I'm saying? So, you consider yourself lucky if you're getting into the word, because right now we on the last couple minutes before, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh will actually release his wrath, because it's coming. It really is coming. It's not nothing to play with. It's not nothing to joke around with. This is actually real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are, you know what I'm saying, in doubt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really care. And the majority of the people are very scared. We know that shit. But, for our people, the wicked 2/3, they screwed. If you're not a wicked 2/3 and you consider yourself a good person, you'll be in the word. You know what I'm saying? You'll be preparing yourself, you know what I'm saying, and getting ready for these times that are coming. So it says, "The Virgin of Israel has fallen. She will rise no more. She lies forsaken on her land. There is no one to rise her up." That's right, because right now those white people are dwelling in the land of Israel, but they're getting the warnings from the Most High to evacuate, to leave the land, but they don't want to leave the land. So the Most High is going to allow them to go to war with Iran, and Iran will destroy them. You know what I'm saying? And remove them from the land. And in return, Iran will be destroyed, because it's going to cause a nuclear event. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's going to start World War III. You know what I'm saying? We know the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We know the times, we know the prophecies, but we don't know how they're going to play out in the real time. So, the best thing to do is to stay vigilant, stay smart, keep your eyes open, pay attention to what the prophets are telling you, because this involves us all. You know what I'm saying? All of us are involved. Israel is the main character. You know what I'm saying? And, pretty much it's the Most High really getting at his people and really dealing with his people. And now we are at a part to where it's escalating. It's getting actually real serious. You're starting to see it, you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube news channels. You're starting to see a lot of people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to see even the President Joe Biden trying to de-escalate it, because he knows what will happen if they do some sort of exchange and they go to war. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, Ukraine is heating up real bad. It's getting real bad to the point to where we wouldn't be surprised if we got a nuclear exchange from Russia. But we know that it's not time in prophecy, so that's not to worry about. We just know that it's at the doors. It's at that point. So it says, "For thus says Yahweh," it says that the city that goes out by 1,000 shall have 100 left, and that which goes out by 100 shall have 10 left to the house of Israel, meaning that it's not going to be a lot of people to survive the stuff that's about to happen. So it says, "For thus says Yahweh to the house of Israel, seek me and live, but do not seek Bethel, nor enter Gilgal, nor pass over through Beersheba. For Gilgal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to nothing." So he's talking about the white people. Don't go and seek them for refuge. Don't go and seek them for help. They at the time in their downfall. So anybody that goes to seek them for help and try to take them, go under them for refuge and to be protected, they're going to fall with these white people. Because right now what's happening, and World War III is there for a reason. It's the downfall of America. It's the downfall of Babylon. It's the downfall of the Roman Empire that rule this world right now. They're at the end of their golden age, and they know it. You know what I'm saying? Because Russia and America, they got the nuclear bombs, and the other nations have the nuclear bombs to wipe out cities. They know that it's a wrap after this. They know. So, anybody that's joined with the white man, anybody that's in allegiance with him that are our people, they screwed over. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's thinking they're too important, this world is too much important, you know what I'm saying? And they would choose the world over the Most High is good as dead. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what's happening. A lot of people don't really care. And this is where the wickedness and the evil spirits get exposed. You know what I'm saying? The white man is exposed. You know what I'm saying? This is where it really comes in at. Because World War III is the second prophecy before the mark of the beast. Before that, you know what I'm saying? Before the blockchain and, the metaverse and all of that. And, I will call it the mark of the beast or the mark of the dragon. That is the next. That's the major prophecy to come into play. So, World War III is a step to that, and it's making it a lot worse because everything is being exposed. Like we fucking told you that these things will happen. Now look, it's happening, but people are refusing. They refuse to accept the truth. They refuse especially our people. We don't care about the rest of the world. We know what's about to happen to the white man in his world and all the other nations and the people that put us into slavery. We know it's about it. It just told you he's going to be destroyed and he's going into captivity. So, you know what I'm saying? We know it's about to happen, but for our people, it's gonna be one hell of a day for them. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's been a horrible week economic wise. You know what I'm saying? It's been really bad. You know what I'm saying? With America's economy, with the war increasing, it seems like something bad is happening day by day. And it's not just bad things, it's major things that are happening day by day that people should pay attention to, but they're not because they're scared and they want the world to stay the way it is. Hell no, man. Who wants to live in a world where the white man rules and ain't nothing right? You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like you got it right, it doesn't mean that the rest of the children of Israel have it right. So that's where the Most High is going to come in and help us out. We need to make this right. We got to destroy. The Most High is going to destroy the thing that, you know what I'm saying, Esau created, and this world got to go. And right now, we at that time, we're at that time to where the world has got to go. You know what I'm saying? This evil-ass world got to go. And they know they at their end time because Russia not playing with America. You sat up there and you jumped into that fight, and it's not none of your business. It didn't have nothing to do with you, but you sending troops down there. And all America got to really do is stay out of it, but they got to live up to their name. They can't be pussies, so fuck it. They just going to send people down there, and shit, since America's going down anyway, this is how it's going to happen. So America is just going to go all out. We know it's the end for them, and that's just what it is. Like I said, New York City is under watch for a nuclear event. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching a video on TikTok where it was a white guy. He was looking down I guess he was flying out of New York City somewhere, and he was looking down, and it was two submarines circling a certain part of the beach over there in New York City, and he believed that they was nuclear submarines to protect, New York City from any kind of contact or whatever. But we know prophecy. It's not time for that yet, so we're not worried about it. But it's just to see the proof, of what's happening in the Bible and the things that are taking place is, it's undeniable, So it says, seek me and live, but do not seek Bethel, nor enter Gilgog, nor pass over to Beersheba, for Gilgog shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to nothing. Seek Yahweh and live, lest he break out like a fire in the house of Joseph and devour it, with no one to quench it in Bethel. You who turn aside, turn justice into wormwood, and lay righteousness to rest in the earth. And that's that white man, because he sat up there and lied to everybody. He sat up there and instead of people being worried and focused on and prepared and trying to prepare for this, he actually got the people dull-minded, mainly our people. He got them dull-minded. They go against the word. What of this and what of that? Because there's been so many lies and so many made-up things in the world that they believe that over the word. They actually got them like lazy. They got them, in their comforts. But we, like I said, it's about to enter, a lot of our people about to get a rude awakening from the Lord. It's about to be very, very serious, very, very bad. I'm looking on the news and all that. It's like, what's the point of even going to work? What's the point of even living right now? But like the Most High said, the white man is not going to let us go until Yahweh forces him to. And that's the nuclear events, and that's the things that are about to happen, in economic crash. He's not going to let us go into the very end. But we almost there, the very end. We close, like super duper close, like so close to the point to where, I wouldn't be surprised. And if you go to sleep, that's how fast it will happen. You go to sleep and you wake up and boom, we here. It's over, So that's how close we are. We're closer than what we believe. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm just saying how fast it's coming. So you should be prepared for that. Keep your eyes open. Be smart. Go back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Stay in the faith, because right now, the word Yahweh is winning. The prophets are winning. Yahweh Shai, he already got his victory. Everything is just being played out right now. So I'm telling you that a lot of these people that got these different ideals and these different beliefs and shit, they are dead wrong. And it's just amazing that people can live in darkness. People can live in stupidity knowing what's about to happen to them. So, but hey, it's going to be a laugh to us. You wanted to turn away now. Turn away, ignore that nuclear blast. Just go to work. Go flip hamburgers. Go be a secretary. Go be a lawyer. Just go to work like you've been doing during the nuclear event. Nah, I'll turn your head. Since you ignored everything, just go, go to the clothing store and, go be cashier in the middle of a gunfight in a raid. Go, go to your house and kick back and watch TV while, people is dying outside and people being killed and murdered. Since you turned the other way and you ignored the word, ignore the word when those times happen. Everything is fine. That's what America is telling people. Everything is cool. They keep coming up with these stupid ass commercials. About how can we make the economy better. Oh, we're using plastic for such and such, or we're making electric cars for the better tomorrow. And it ain't no fucking tomorrow. There is no fucking tomorrow. I don't understand that shit. But that's what they do. They make videos, weird ass videos, to comfort people and to tell them, oh, none of this is gonna happen until 2058. Knowing that this not lying. They lying. It's happening now. It's happening so fast. I wouldn't be surprised next year World War III just blew up. It just, because it didn't take long for World War I and World War II to take place. So only took a year, or two, and boom, it went down, and like the economy is crashing. That's how they got the economy back on wheels during World War II and shit, and that's just what it is, to stay focused and to look on these things and to study and be smart. It says, with no one to quench it in Bethel, you who turned wormwood, no justice into wormwood, and lay righteousness to rest in the earth. He made the Pleiades and the Orion. He turns the shadow of death into morning. He makes the day dark as night. He calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out on the face of the earth. It says, Yahweh is his name. He rains ruin upon the strong, so that the fury comes upon the fortress. They hate the one who rebukes in the gate, and they abhor the one who speaks uprightly. Because we tell you only Israel can be saved. The rest of the world don't even matter. And it makes people angry because people believe in God too. Well, they believe in God. They don't believe in Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? But they still do believe in that subject. They believe in the Bible. But when you tell them that, you tell the white people that, you tell the other nations that y'all don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It makes them angry. That's why they fighting more and more with all these lies and these different ideals and this what if and you're lying and this is the truth, that's not the truth. That's what they're doing. It says, therefore, because you tread down the poor and take grain taxes from him. That's right, because everything has got a price. That's what the white man is about. He about the money, the art of trade that he created. Everything that was for free for us, down to the precious stones, down to the clothing, down to, the horses, down to our food, everything got a fucking price on it. Nothing is free. You break your bones, you got a price on that. That'll be $2,000 for a broken arm. Are you seriously? You wouldn't heal it, you know what I'm saying, and do it for free just because this, this brother need help? No, they put a tag on everything that says, though you have built houses of hewn stone, that's them cities, yet you shall not dwell in them. You have planted pleasant vineyards, but you shall not drink wine from them. It says, for I know your manifold transgressions and your mighty sins, afflicting just and taking bribes, diverting the poor from justice at the gate. That's right. We was diverted from being rich. You know what I'm saying? We was diverted from having money, was diverted from living a better life. We had to go through slavery. The children of Israel been having it hard while they just been having fun and just basking and, enjoying their time in rule, So, it's not like Yahweh saw all this, because the same thing that's happening today happened a long time ago. They've been in rule for a while. So it says, therefore, the prudent keep silent at that time, for it is an evil time. That's right. Seek good and not evil, that you may live. Right. That's the whole point of the Bible, to get back to Yahweh, and the Most High will protect you. You don't want to be the person that's against Yahweh. You want to be the person that's on Yahweh's side, So it says that you may live. It says, so Yahweh of hosts will be good with you, as you have spoken. Hate evil, love good, establish justice in the gate. It may be that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. That's right. We're looking for mercy, because we know it's about to happen. We know it's about to happen. It says, therefore, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Lord of hosts, the Lord says, there shall be wailing in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. They shall call the farmer to mourning, and skillful lamenters to wailing. That's right, because right now America is going through famines, and they're losing food. You know what I'm saying? And the prices are skyrocketing. Everything is going out of control. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to reach its climax to where, people are going to riot. People are going to go crazy. People are going to get mad. And they're going to be hella disappointed that they can't believe what they're seeing for their own eyes is actually taking place. But it's happening, and you're living in it. That's the whole point. It's happening, it's real, and you're living in it. So, wake the fuck up. You Negroes, you Mexicans, and Indians, y'all need to wake up. For I will pass through you, says Yahweh. That's right. Yahweh's wrath is going to pass through this place. It's going to be bad, man. It says, woe to you who desire the day of the Lord. For what is the day of Yahweh good to you? No, for what is the day of Yahweh to you? It will be darkness and not light. It will be as though a man fled from a lion and a bear met him, or as though he went into the house, leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. So that lion is Israel, the bear is Russia, And the serpent that bit him, I guess the serpent is his own people. You know what I'm saying? Because the white man is considered to be a serpent. Even his own people going to attack the white people in that day. You know, Democrats, Republicans, armies, police officers, security guards, doctors. You know what I'm saying? People who made fat money off all these lies and made profit off people suffering and even betrayed, especially Israel. You know what I'm saying? But they also betrayed their own people. So you know you got to be able to listen to the prophets, and they gonna help you with these precepts and break them down to where you know what's going on. It says, "It's not the day of Yahweh darkness and not light. It's a nuclear event. It's not. Is it not very dark with no brightness in it? I despise your feast days." He don't like these white people and they wicked ass holidays. "I do not savor your sacred assemblies, though you offer me burnt offerings and your grain offerings, I will not accept them. You don't hear the prayers of the wicked." So it says, will I regard your fat and peace offerings. Take away from me the noise of your songs." That's right. Because some white people got, even the 2/3, they over there dancing and singing and talking about it's for the Lord, it's for God, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just noise in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's ears. You know, a bunch of white people in the chorus speaking different languages and singing in these weird ass languages, talking about his praises to God when God is not listening. You know, you don't even know who God is, but it's contributed to him. So God said that all that is about to stop. You know, it says, "For I will not hear the melody of your string instruments, but let justice run down like water, and righteousness like a mighty stream. Did you offer me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? You also carried Succoth, your king, and Chuin, your idols, the star of your gods, which you made for yourselves," meaning that these gods don't even exist. "Therefore I will send you into captivity beyond Damascus, says Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whose name is the God of hosts." That's right. "Woe to you who are at ease in Zion and trust in Mount Samaria." That's right, because you got everybody that, you know, uncomfortable with living in here. There's nothing wrong with America. We should all get along. You know what I'm saying? We should, you know, the white people are the same. You know, we got the same eyes and ears and all of that. What's so wrong about them? Why can't they be saved? Why can't, you know, we just all be at peace? That's not what it's about. It's about, like, blood and murder and war and vengeance. That's what it's really about. Because the Most High is not going to let them get away with the horrible things they've done. It says, "And trust in Samaria, notable persons in the chief nation to whom the house of Israel comes. Go over to Calneh and see, and from there go to Hamath the Great. Then go down to Gath of the Philistines. Are you better than these kingdoms? Or is their territory greater than your territory? Woe to you who put far off the day of doom, who caused the seat of violence to come near." That's right. They tell you that in a number of crackheads, bums, wicked ass men, stupid ass gangbangers that tell you God wouldn't end the world, but they are part of God's prophecy that it is coming to an end, because you see these out of control, you know, gangbangers, they sniffing all this, they doing all these drugs. You know what I'm saying? They destroying the people. Majority of our people are smokers and bums. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of chaos. They robbing, they killing, they stealing. And, you know, it says, "Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall grow wax cold." So while they saying that it's not coming, they are a prophecy in the Bible that said that we're getting closer. You know what I'm saying? The day of doom ain't far off. And right now, shoot, with the things that's happening in the world, it's right around the corner. So, you know, it's just something for you to something for you to learn, for you to get into while you still can, because time is short. Time is very short. You know what I'm saying? And the next 2 to 3 months, that's going to be World War III for sure. So, you know, with that, calling Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakodash, and the name Yahushai, and it's on to the next video. I just wanted to, you know, we told you so. All this shit was true. None of it was a fable. Nobody was in line. Majority of our people are non-spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It shows how carnal you are. It shows how realistic you are. Realistic is just a perspective of the mind. You got to be, you know, you got to see with your spiritual eyes. You know, everything can't just be seen, you know what I'm saying, just because it's here, you know what I'm saying, and I can feel it, you know what I'm saying, it's real, you know, it's certain things that you can't see that's there, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta believe and know that it's there and know that that's real, you know, that's where it's about to happen. All this shit about to happen, and you're gonna see the Most High. That the Most High is gonna reveal everybody's true nature. He's gonna reveal all the secrets. He's gonna reveal who's real, who's not. You know what I'm saying? Who's a child of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and who just the wicked is all about to be revealed. Right now, World War III is revealing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, one of those things that people are doing, our people are doing in their wickedness is going on about their lives. Nice and calm, happy, enjoying the day. What are you doing? What plans have you got for the rest of the year? You might not even have next year. That's how serious things is getting. But they pretend to go on about their life. Like the Most High said, woe to you who are comforted by Samaria. Woe, hail to y'all, because it's coming. You sat there and you chose to ignore it, and it's coming to get you. And this shit can't be ignored no more, but they gonna ignore it to the end. So, you know, with that, Shalom, it's on to the next video. Shalom. We told you so. The prophets told you so. I'm laughing.